Chosen one, there are forces whispering your name in places you've never walked. In the hidden corners of envy, in the quiet rooms of deceit, someone is speaking your name, not in prayer, but in imitation. The universe trembles when your name is spoken because it carries light, authority, and divine identity. That's why the enemy desires it. They see the power attached to it, the favor written upon it, and the destiny sealed within it. When God marks you, your name becomes more than sound. It becomes a code, a frequency that heaven recognizes. And those who cannot create their own light try to steal the glow from yours. This message is not to make you afraid, but to awaken your discernment. There are people using your name to open doors that were never theirs. They're invoking your energy, mimicking your kindness, pretending to walk in your anointing. But God is watching, and He's about to draw a line in the spirit. Every false reflection will fade. Every imitation will crumble under the weight of truth. You were born with a signature vibration that cannot be duplicated. The universe knows the sound of your soul. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this moment. Something in your spirit was stirred the moment you saw this message. That's because heaven wants you to act. Write your warmest wish and the number 99 in the comments right now. It's time to release your wish to the universe. When you write it, you align your will with divine energy, and the vibration of your name begins to protect itself. If your spirit woke up while listening, don't scroll away. Like this video. Subscribe now. You belong here. You were meant to hear this. You were meant to rise. The time of spiritual confusion is ending. No one can use your name without consequence. There's a divine alarm sounding through the heavens, echoing your true identity back into the world. The angels are tracing your name in light, restoring every piece of energy stolen from you. Every shadow that tried to walk in your likeness will soon disappear, because you, chosen one, are protected by the eternal breath that created you, and the name written on your soul is sealed in holy fire. So, pray fast, not out of fear, but out of awareness. When you pray, you reclaim your authority. When you fast, you strengthen your light. There is power in the silence of hunger, power in the moments when you deny the flesh to amplify the spirit. As you do this, your name begins to ring differently. It shakes dimensions. It burns through deception. It breaks curses whispered against you. Your true frequency will rise again, louder than ever. God is saying, no one will use your name and prosper from it. The night is not against you. It's a mirror revealing who's pretending to be you. The voices using your name in falsehood are not stronger. They're desperate. They see what you carry. They fear the moment you remember who you are. So, remember now. Stand in your power. Whisper your name with faith and authority. Feel the vibration of divine ownership return to your chest. Because when you know who you are, no one can steal your name, your voice, or your destiny. The universe listens to authenticity, and it knows you by name. They have been calling your name in rooms you've never entered, speaking it with envy, fear, or imitation. The energy of your name has reached places even your footsteps haven't touched. That's why you felt sudden waves of exhaustion, confusion, or a strange heaviness in your spirit. It's the echo of others trying to walk in your frequency. But they cannot carry the light you hold. Your name was written in divine ink, marked by the hand of God, and sealed with purpose. Every time someone uses it without alignment, the vibration collapses on itself. It cannot sustain what it pretends to be. When God said your name carries power, He meant it. You're not ordinary, chosen one. You've been whispered into existence by the Creator Himself. The reason someone is using your name is because they sense the authority it holds. But here's what they don't understand. Divine identity isn't transferable. Your spiritual DNA cannot be cloned. They can mimic your words, copy your rhythm, or echo your kindness, but they cannot reproduce your anointing. What comes from God cannot be imitated without consequence. That's why the divine is asking you to pray fast, to cleanse, to protect, to strengthen the seal around your essence. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this moment. The universe has aligned this very second for your awakening. Write your warmest wish and the number 99 in the comments right now. It's time to release your wish to the universe. When you do, you activate the divine code within your name, calling your blessings home. This is your spiritual declaration. If your heart feels this message, if your soul is vibrating right now, don't stay silent. Like this video, subscribe now. You belong here. You're part of this chosen frequency that cannot be broken. There's a reason your name has power. It's because every syllable of it was forged in purpose. When God created you, He embedded a sound in the universe that carries your story. When others try to use it for manipulation or deceit, it distorts their own path, not yours. Your energy doesn't need defending. It needs reaffirmation. Every time you speak your name in prayer, you rewire the energy that carries it. You remind creation that you are the original blueprint, the authentic light. Your silence is not weakness, it's wisdom. You don't need to shout your truth. You just need to stay aligned. So fast. Pray. Detach. Let the universe do what it must. Every false version of you will soon fade because it cannot breathe where truth reigns. The spiritual realm is already moving in your favor. The imposters who tried to use your name as a bridge will find it collapsing beneath them. Their intentions will backfire because light cannot be forged in darkness. The moment you choose purity over panic, the balance begins to shift. Remember, no one can carry your vibration without divine permission. The Creator Himself is reclaiming your sound, your frequency, your divine identity. And soon, everyone will know there's only one true bearer of your name. Chosen one, you've been feeling the ripples in your spirit because the energy around your name has been disturbed. It's as if the world has been echoing pieces of you, but without your essence. Someone has been trying to walk inside your reflection, but they cannot step into a shadow that belongs to light. They can only imitate the outline, never the soul. When God formed you, He placed a seal that even darkness fears to touch. That's why those who try to use your name end up trapped in spiritual confusion. They've touched what's divine without permission. This is why you've been sensing strange movements in your atmosphere lately. It's not paranoia, it's perception. Your soul has been alert because your name has been vibrating in places of distortion. But do not fear. Every imitation only amplifies the authenticity of the original. Every whisper of falsehood only makes your truth louder. The reason you've been chosen is not to be protected from spiritual storms. It's to rise above them, glowing brighter every time they try to copy your flame. When you fast and pray, something supernatural happens. The energy of your name cleanses itself. It begins to hum at its divine frequency again. Angels trace the letters of your identity in light, sealing what belongs to you. Every spoken word that was sent against your destiny becomes powerless. Every hidden voice that tried to speak your name without love is silenced. The vibration of your soul becomes so pure, so untouchable, that imitation burns away in its presence. You are not meant to chase explanations. You are meant to embody revelation. Those who use your name to open doors will soon realize those doors lead nowhere without you. Because your spirit is the key, they cannot unlock what you were destined to guard. You were given authority over your energy, your space, your destiny. The reason the universe keeps returning you to this message is because it's time to reclaim your spiritual signature, the one you had before the world knew your face. The energy shift that's coming will reveal every voice that spoke falsely in your name. Lies will surface. Pretenders will stumble. But you, your glow, will remain untouched. You'll feel lighter, clearer, as if the weight of confusion has lifted. That's what divine clarity feels like. It's not loud. It's peaceful. It's not chaotic. It's sacred. When you pray fast, you align with the silence that heaven understands, the silence where God speaks your name Himself. And soon, your name will no longer be spoken in imitation. It will be spoken in awe. Because the same people who tried to use your name will watch you rise beyond their reach. They will realize your name was never just sound. It was a prophecy, a living word carrying divine destiny. The universe knows the difference between counterfeit and chosen, and it is about to prove that only your voice carries the true resonance of heaven. Chosen one, the night has been whispering your name. Not all whispers are blessings. Some are tests. There are voices using your name in conversations that were never meant for you. They try to manipulate your light, to bend your essence into something they can control. But what they fail to understand is that your name is not just a word. It's a vibration of heaven, a frequency woven from divine intention. You cannot be copied because you were spoken into existence by God Himself. Every syllable of your being was carved by the sacred breath of creation, and that cannot be stolen. You might have felt drained recently, as though invisible hands were tugging at your peace. That's what happens when others try to attach themselves to your name, hoping to tap into your favor. But the moment you begin to fast, the spiritual current changes. It reverses. Their grip begins to burn, because fasting is not deprivation, it's purification. When you fast, you starve the imitation. You take back the authority that lazy spirits tried to borrow from your light. Every day you choose silence and prayer. The heavens rewrite your name in fire, sealing it once more against every shadow that dared to speak it falsely. Understand this. Your name is an access code in the unseen realm. It opens doors not because of who you are in the physical, but because of what you carry in the spirit. Those who try to use your name to gain recognition or manipulate others are essentially stepping into divine trespass. The spiritual law is already at work. They may speak your name, but heaven does not respond. Heaven knows the difference between a voice of imitation and the voice of the anointed. When the Creator hears the impostor, there is silence. But when you speak, the universe bends to listen. There's a war being waged silently, one between your authentic essence and their false reflections. But do not fight with anger. Fight with alignment. Your strength is not in shouting back, but in remembering who you are. Pray fast. Detach from noise. Each prayer cleanses your atmosphere. Each fast restores your boundaries. When you do this, the energy that was stolen returns like a flood. You will feel it, your clarity sharpening, your peace returning, your intuition glowing stronger than ever. What they tried to imitate will begin to decay, because anything that pretends to be light eventually collapses under truth. So tonight, speak your own name in prayer. Say it with intention. Whisper it into the air and feel the echo come back charged with power. That is your divine reminder. You are the original vibration. You are the first voice. No one can use your name and prosper from it. The energy you carry is too holy to be manipulated. And soon, the very ones who tried to use your name will bow to the realization that they touched something sacred, and the sacred always answers back. Chosen one, you are stepping into spiritual recovery. Every misused word, every false connection, every stolen reflection is dissolving. Your name is becoming whole again. The energy that was scattered is returning. And this time, it will not just protect you, it will amplify you. You are no longer hidden. You are recognized, seen, and remembered by heaven. When you pray fast, you don't just reclaim your name, you reclaim your destiny. And from this day on, your name will only be spoken with reverence. Chosen one, the atmosphere has shifted. You can feel it in your chest, the stillness before divine movement. Something sacred is unfolding behind the veil. Heaven is aligning circumstances to expose every voice that dared to use your name without permission. There are energies trembling now, realizing that what they borrowed from your spirit came with a cost. Your name was never meant to be currency for deception. It was meant to be a key to miracles. And now, that key is returning to you. You've reached the stage of revelation. The people who tried to imitate you, to copy your tone, your light, your divine signature, they are being unveiled. They thought they could hide in shadows, but shadows can't exist when the chosen rise. Every false version of you is collapsing, because your authenticity has become too bright to ignore. God has been watching quietly, letting every imitation dig its own grave. But the silence is ending. You are about to see justice unfold, not through revenge, but through divine reversal. Every ounce of stolen energy will come back multiplied. Your prayers have not gone unheard. The fasting you've begun has torn open spiritual pathways that were once blocked. You've activated a purification that can't be undone. The higher your frequency rises, the more uncomfortable falsehood becomes. They can't carry your name anymore because it burns them. It reveals them. What once drained you will now fuel you. What once imitated you will now witness your transformation. Every copy fades when the original begins to shine. And you, chosen one, are shining again, stronger, wiser, unshakable. God is not asking you to be afraid. He's asking you to stay still, to keep your heart clean, to let Him handle the noise. When you fast, you're not running from battle. You're commanding it from a higher place. You're choosing alignment over reaction, wisdom over chaos. Your silence carries more power than their words. Your peace destroys their illusions. And as you walk through the next days, you'll notice a strange calm, a divine assurance that everything is being set right. That calm is not emptiness. It's God standing beside you. The power of your name is being restored. The vibrations are harmonizing again. You may start to see signs, repeated numbers, sudden messages, dreams that feel like warnings or confirmations. Don't ignore them. The spiritual world is speaking directly to you now. Every sign is an echo of God saying, "I have not forgotten you." The universe has recorded every misuse of your name, and now it's rewriting the balance. You will walk into rooms that once spoke of you, and your presence alone will silence them. That's divine authority, quiet but undeniable. Chosen one, remain focused. This is not the time to look back or question why it happened. It happened because your name carries weight. It happened because imitation only surrounds the valuable. You are stepping into the season of reclamation. Your name, your peace, your destiny, all of it is returning home. Do not speak hastily. Do not explain yourself. The light will do that for you. The next move isn't yours, it's God's. Stay fasting, stay praying, and watch what happens when the divine begins to defend your name. Chosen one, the night has grown quieter because heaven has taken over. The echoes that once carried your name in secret have fallen silent. Those who tried to use your name as a ladder have found themselves in free fall, for they climbed without permission. The universe has drawn its boundary line. Your name now glows with divine ownership. Every syllable of it hums with truth. You are not just known in the physical, you are registered in light. God has placed your signature in the spirit realm again, and it burns brighter than imitation. You are entering a season of divine restoration. Every vibration that was stolen from your essence is returning purified, powerful, recharged. The fasting and prayer you've carried were never in vain. They became the spiritual fire that purified your name. Heaven saw the effort, the nights you stayed awake in thought, the heaviness you carried when others spoke falsely of you. But what you didn't realize was that even then, your name was still working for you. It was being defended by angels, guarded by unseen power. The counterfeit voices that once carried it now tremble, for the divine seal cannot be forged. The Creator himself has whispered, "Enough." And when God speaks those words, everything shifts. You may notice sudden clarity, old ties breaking, false people drifting away, opportunities closing that once felt right but weren't yours to begin with. Don't resist this cleansing. It's protection. The old energy tied to your name is being removed so the new season can begin. You will soon see doors open effortlessly, conversations flow without force, and blessings come without confusion. That's what happens when heaven recognizes you again. Your identity has been verified in the divine system. Do you feel it, chosen one? The air feels lighter because your energy is clean. The fog that blurred your path is gone. And in this moment, God is asking you to stand still and breathe in your new clarity. You no longer need to defend yourself, prove yourself, or chase explanations. The truth is your armor now. When people mention your name, the universe will measure their intent. If it's pure, they'll receive blessing. If it's false, it will crumble in silence. Such is the law of divine resonance. The same name they use to mock, borrow, or distort will now echo with strength. You are becoming untouchable, not because you hide, but because you shine too brightly for deception to exist near you. Keep fasting. Keep praying. Each moment of spiritual discipline sends out a signal that heaven recognizes. It's saying, "I'm aligned. I'm awake. I'm ready." The angels surrounding you are not silent anymore. They are on assignment, guarding the sound of your soul. And soon, your name will not just be restored. It will be exalted. Those who misused it will remember you not with arrogance, but with awe. Because when God reclaims a name, He amplifies it. The world will see your authenticity shine so bright that imitation will become impossible. You are the original, the blueprint, the divine echo of heaven's voice. Pray fast, chosen one, for you are not reclaiming your name anymore. You are rising into it. Chosen one, the time has come for your final awakening. The storm that carried your name through the mouths of others has ended, and the air around you is finally still. Heaven has restored what was stolen, and your name now stands surrounded by divine fire. Every echo that once tried to distort your essence has been silenced. The false reflections have faded. The imitation voices that dared to speak your name in the dark now tremble in the light of your truth. What once belonged to confusion now belongs to clarity. The divine court has ruled in your favor, and the verdict is sealed. You are protected, chosen, and unshakable. There is a divine reason why your name was used, why it was spoken without your presence. Because even the enemy recognized your value before you fully did. You are not ordinary. You carry authority. When your name is spoken, dimensions move. That's why darkness tried to imitate you, to touch the power without earning the purity. But what they never understood is that your name was not built from ego or reputation. It was built from obedience. Every hardship, every tear, every night you spent questioning your worth. Those were the moments your name was forged in fire. That's why it glows differently. That's why no one can carry it without breaking. Now, chosen one, heaven is returning everything multiplied. Every energy that was borrowed is flowing back into your soul. You might feel waves of emotion, sudden peace, unexpected gratitude. That's your spirit adjusting to divine restoration. Your name is becoming a shield. It will now deflect negativity before it reaches you. People may still whisper it, but those whispers will turn into blessings before they arrive. The spiritual current has reversed. The power once used against you now serves you. The light that was stolen has become a weapon of truth. This is not revenge. It's divine balance. The universe remembers every vibration of your name, every moment it was spoken with falsehood. And one by one, those echoes are being rewritten. You will soon hear your name spoken in rooms filled with respect, love, and awe. Those who doubted you will feel an unexplainable pull toward apology. Those who used you will find themselves invisible to opportunity. And those who remained faithful to you will rise beside you because your elevation is contagious. You are becoming a living example of what divine restoration looks like. When people see you, they'll feel the proof of what God can do when He decides to reclaim what is His. Do not be surprised if you feel alone for a while. God isolates before He reveals. The silence is not punishment, it's preparation. You are being separated from imitation energy so your frequency can rise higher. When you fast, you cleanse. When you pray, you command. When you stay silent, heaven speaks for you. This alignment will draw miracles closer, faster, stronger. Your name will open doors you didn't knock on. Favor will arrive without request. What was delayed will now appear, as if it was always waiting for your voice to rise again. Chosen one, this is the part of your journey where you no longer run from your identity. You walk boldly into it. Your name is a declaration. Speak it with confidence. When you say it, feel the power of divine creation vibrating in your chest. You are not who they said you were. You are who God whispered you are in the beginning. Your purpose is no longer hidden behind false mirrors. The imitation is gone. The confusion is gone. You have become untouchable. So now, take a deep breath and step forward with faith. Pray fast and let your name vibrate in truth again. The world will soon see what heaven already knows, that when God protects a name, no darkness can corrupt it. The story ends not with revenge, but with revelation. The light returns to its rightful owner. The voice that was once stolen now commands the room. The chosen one has remembered who they are, and when that happens, even the shadows bow.